This is going to be a Dean Hogue review day. I love these bows. I love these setups. The one on the far left is my own personal hybrid reflex deflex. The one to the right of that is a deflex longbow, more Howard Hill style. Right in the center is one of Dean Hogue's Super Cobra Jet. That is an amazing shooting recurve. Smooth. I love that thing. It hardly feels like it's drawing 50 at 28, which is probably 55 for me. Then right next to it, there's two different super curves, or not super curves, but static tip recurves that are just amazing. The one I already talked about before with the gold emblem, that's the 56 incher. And then the one right next to it, I believe it is, if I remember right, it's a 62. But I'm going to do a short review video on each one of these that are comparable so I can post different separate videos so everyone can see them. And then I thought I would do this little start review combo at the beginning so everyone can get an idea how they all look comparatively together. Beautiful, beautiful bows. I'm so lucky to get to shoot each of these. That's my setup on the left. That's what I'm going to take a deer with this year if I can. I have really been practicing. Love that thing. All right, Super Cobra Jets. Hello again, it's Chris from the Ozarks High Point. I'm doing a little review tonight. I'm really lucky to get to try out several different bows. I already have the Reflex Deflex from Super Cobra Jet that I love, but I got a chance to do a video because I was making these for fun and a guy's interested in one of them. Shout out to Johnny in Alaska. I think that's your name. But not only am I doing a little review on that bow for him, but then I thought I would go through and show a difference on each one of these Super Cobra Jets and how different they are. There's a couple here that are a little similar. The static tip ones. This is the one, the black glass, 50 pound at 28 inch. I'll have to say, after shooting it, I've really kind of started falling in love with this. It's got a little wax from the string on it there. But this thing is really amazing. I really love how smooth and quiet it is. No hand shock. It's a super gorgeous bow. Really is. But anyway, Super Cobra Jet. Now the next is, I have here the static tip. This one is the 56 inch. If my prior video, you'll see that I did a little review on this bow. It's really amazing. It's super fast. It costs a little bit to have it chronoed, so I haven't done that yet. I'm setting up for deer season, so money's going towards that instead. But it's another Super Cobra Jet. Gorgeous. It's got the static tips that are much more of a recurve on it. Gorgeous gold emblem on this one. This one is a 56 inch, 45 pound at 28. Really love the way this one shoots. Now, the next one I have here, I stopped by to pick up at Larry's at Gray Ghost Traditional Archery. And we were going through, we weren't sure there were two 50 pound versions. I think Dean said the black glass one. So that's the one, Johnny, over there. But this is a 50 pound at 28 inch, 61 inch, and it's got the static recurve tip on it. This is a gorgeous made bow too. It's really something else. And it is super, super fast. I really like it a lot too. All of these recurves and my Reflex Deflex, I'm super impressed with the speed and power on them and what they'll do. Just gorgeous make bows. You can tell it is more of a recurve than the normal. That thing is something else. I really like it. Now, one of the others here, I have a collaboration bow. Now, this is finished by Dean Hogue. It is a gorgeous Howard Hill style D-flex longbow. It is a true longbow, and you can tell it has complete heavy limb that's in a complete D, gorgeous finished tips. This is out of Purple Heart. It is so pretty. I mean, look at that. I love it. Now, the Boyer Bill Matlock out of Springfield, Missouri. Larry wasn't sure if he's still alive or not. I don't think he is, but if he is, I'm sorry to say that. But it doesn't have Dean's name on it because Dean just finished it. Bill laid it up back in the day, the whole thing. Dean just finished out what this is with Larry, and it's one that Larry had in his shop that I thought, it's slower. It is a little slower arrow, but oh my gosh, this thing is so fun to shoot, and it's really forgiving. It is a 45 pound at 28. All of these, not mine, this is my own personal reflex deflex over here, but all of these, I believe he said, can be had, depending on which one, less than $500. This one I think was starting the $400 mark, somewhere in there. They are really fun to shoot, really amazing bows. I'll go through and actually shoot each one of them here, and you can kind of see which ones they are. But for any of you guys interested, I figured out that I'm going to post it in the link below. I'm going to post the link below in my comment description of this. But Dean has a website. It is www.supercobrajetbows.webs.com. So I'm going to spell that out for you. It's www.supercobrajetbows.webs.com. It's webs.com. And you can go through and see, he doesn't do the metal riser bows that are on there anymore, but that gives a little more. I know I had a couple of people ask about what his website was and such, and I found it, and all these different things. You guys know I just do this for fun because I love archery. I'm getting ready for my season, but I will go through and I'll shoot each one of these. I'm going to do a couple clip videos of each one. We'll see how far I get through this evening, and I hope you guys enjoy it. If you're interested, you can contact me, or you can call Larry at Gray Ghost Traditional Archery out of Springfield, Missouri. He does these amazing cedar arrows for me as well that I love. He's the best arrow maker probably in the country. That guy's amazing. Stable, kinetic energy. I'm shooting my 45 to 50 pound cedar arrows on all of these tonight to try to get that same consistency out of each bow that's similar. So we'll see how it goes. I may do some lighted knock stuff later on. But once again, if you guys don't mind at all, like and subscribe below. I do this all for fun, and I hope you guys enjoy the outdoors as much as I do, and deer season's around the corner. I actually have my setup here because I have a couple little bird points, and I tried to hit some dove this morning with no luck. We have dove season for about 15 days here before the deer season and turkey starts up for us, and then we're going to get into that. So, Chris from the Ozarks High Point, like and subscribe before. Links below for I'll try to list Gray Ghost out there, and then also for Dean Hogue Super Cobra Jets as well. Thanks, you guys. Have a great night. The normal recurve from Super Cobra Jet. I'm going to shoot 2 arrows out of it. 50 pounds at 28. Nice. I got to show you guys that. I was shooting for this dot with it. I was shooting for the red dot. I was shooting for that little red dot right there. That's pretty awesome. Love that thing. That is a great bow. Shoots really amazing. So here we go. I'll go through all the rest of them. All right, here we go. Another arrow. Same recurve. Oh, that one I missed, but that's the way it goes. Thanks again. I'm going to go through all the rest of them, and I'll have each of the bows in a row here. So let's get on to the next. All right, now this is the 45 pound at 28. This is the static tip. Gorgeous thing. I did a review about this one the other day. This is the one that's red elm and walnut, or walnut and red elm. A 56-inch short bow. It's really amazing. I'll take a couple shots with it. Okay, this is the 56-inch 45 at 28. This one's walnut and red elm, and this is the static tip. It is like crazy recurve. I love this thing. It's pretty fast. Ooh, I hit that one just right on within an inch of that red dot. That's pretty fun. One more arrow. See if we can repeat that same thing. Nope, that one dropped low, but I felt like I plucked it out. So we'll see how it goes on the next one. All right, guys, now this one is another static tip, fast. I will say it's a little louder, but it's because I would play with the brace height a little, but it's Dean's setup. And then it's not been silenced on the strings yet. So I noticed a little bit of, it's a little bit louder, but you know, that's easily taken care of with string puffs and the other stuff like normal. But this one is an amazing shooter as well. Super fast. This one's 50 at 28 and it's bamboo. Makes it another static tip, but man, the bamboo on this one makes it a really fast one. It's also 61 inches. So that's a little different length. But boy, it is a beauty as well. Really gorgeous. Here's a couple shots with it. This is the 61 inch 50 at 28 bamboo. Static tip. Man, that bow's smooth. When you really get deep in, there's no stack. It just kind of opens up and you can really feel that place to settle in. Oh, that was just an inch away. That is so perfect. I like that bow a lot too. That one shoots really amazing. But it's a bamboo, so you know bamboo's way faster. We love that. Alright guys, now you know this bow's something else. There's another version of this that Larry's keeping for himself that, man, that thing's beautiful as well. But Purple Heart, gorgeous, full deflex. This is a normal longbow. And I will say, you know, the arrow's a little slower, but man, it's a good shooter. And you can feel when you get into it at the end. Oh yeah. This one's a 45 at 28, 62 inch, Purple Heart. Looks like red elm, I'm not sure. A little bit of, I need to silence that string. But man, I like the way that shoots. I think this would be a good one with some flu-flus for me to do some forgiving shots over and over, like for shooting targets in the air and some things like that. But this is a really special bow too. This one is $400 and it's an amazing thing. Larry's got this one at Gray Ghost Traditional Archery in Springfield, Missouri. It is something else. I love that color. Isn't that pretty? How it's all laid up. Anyway, we'll take a couple more shots with it and see how it goes. Had to take another shot with this longbow because it's just so fun. This thing is just kind of fun to shoot. You can see that slower arrow flight. Oh yeah, an inch above the dot. That's perfect. I've kind of settled in with this thing. I like it too. All right, a little low, but it's still really fun to shoot. I think my wife would like to shoot this one too, but anyway, we'll be right back with you. All right, last but not least, my Reflex Deflex. This is my own personal bow. It's not for sale. But anyway, I had to shoot it a minute because it's so amazing. I love it. Fast arrow, forgiving. But I'm a Reflex Deflex guy. I like the way they set up. I like the way they look. Yeah. Anyway, it's Chris again from the Ozarks High Point. I'll probably separate each of these videos out to describe each one of the bows, and then I'll also probably do a combined video that lays every one of them out against each other. So hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you have a great season coming up. It's Chris from the Ozarks High Point. Please, you guys, like and subscribe.